Hello everyone and welcome to the Halo Forge Epidemic. My name is Mr. Pokephile and today I'm going to show you how to use the green screen that we've just recently been given with Forge Island to its full potential. Now it's a very effective asset that we've just recently been given. It's especially useful for us here at the THFE because we're going to be able to do some pretty cool stuff with it. And I'm really excited to show you guys how to do it. Now, I'm here in a program entitled Adobe After Effects. Now, this is a program that you would use for editing individual clips. So you would apply muzzle flashes, maybe blow somebody's head off, maybe edit something in or out that you don't need to do, maybe remove a green screen from a Spartan. I don't know. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it, and I'm particularly excited to show you guys exactly how to use it. Now, you would take the clips that you edit in this program, then you would import them into something like PowerDirect or maybe Sony Vegas or Final Cut Pro or iMovie or whatever you're using. You can really just take the clips from After Effects and throw them into your other editors, because you wouldn't use After Effects for editing an entire piece. You just use it for individual clips because it's not really meant for editing entire timelines or entire projects, because it's not laid out for that, and it would get very confusing, very clustered, and it wouldn't render too good. It'd just be very awkward to do it that way. So what we're going to do today though is we're just going to show you how to use a green screen in Halo 4, and we're not going to get too complicated with it. We're just going to show you a couple little cool effects that you can do. So essentially here I've compiled several footage elements. I have some backgrounds, and I also have a Spartan talking to a green screen, or talking to the camera on a green screen. Now, you're going to want to note a couple things about this. Essentially, what I've done here is I've just done a simple clip of a Spartan talking to the green screen, but his armor is not green. That's very important. You'll notice that there is no green on him. It may appear green, but it's not green. I'm actually just using steel and white for my armor colors, and my DMR does not have a green skin on it, and my emblem doesn't have any green in it. And it's very important that you do that, because if you have any sort of green on your Spartan, it will actually cause a hole inside of him, and it won't look properly, or won't look good, and it'll just be very awkward to look at. It'll look really cheesy. It will look really dumb. I don't know. So you wouldn't want to do that. Maybe if there's some sort of effect you want to do, if you want his head to be blown off, or I don't know what you would do with that. But just avoid putting any green on your Spartan. You want to avoid that. That's like the #1 rule here. So once you import your footage, obviously, you're going to go ahead and go to Effects, and you're going to go over to Keying, and then you're going to go ahead and grab Keylight 1.2. Now you're going to grab the eyedropper here where it says Screen Color, and you're going to touch it right to the green screen here. And what that will do is that will remove the green screen. Now, it'll look like you're done, however, we're not done just yet. We want to make sure that there is no sloppiness in here. So we're going to go over to View right here, and we're going to go over to Screen Matte. Now, you'll notice that there's some details inside of the Spartan here, like a little bits of his helmet. You can see the jetpack here. You can see his DMR. There's a lot of different things bleeding through, and any area that you see, any detail in this white area, will actually have green. Will have a green glow to it, and that will look terrible when we render it out. So you're going to want to avoid that. So there is fortunately a way to actually get rid of these little green details, and it's very easy to do. You're going to go ahead and grab Screen Matte right here, and you're going to take the white part right here, and you're going to drag that all the way down to the point where you can't actually see any of those details. Normally I just set it between 60 and 65, and that seems to work pretty well. So that will work just for our purposes, and you'll notice that we get a clean, crisp outline to him, and that's going to look pretty cool. Now, you're obviously thinking this is not what you want your Spartan to look like, so you're going to go back to View right here, and you're going to go ahead and click Final Result again. Now, this will look the same as it did before. However, once we render it out, it will make a huge difference. And that's pretty much it for the Spartan clip right here. Now we're going to grab one of our different background files we have here. So I have Halo 3 standoff just set outside here. And I'm going to drag that below our Spartan, and now we have a Halo 4 Spartan on top of a standoff here, which is kind of funny. So obviously the Spartan is talking to the camera on top of standoff, which is just kind of funny because it's a Halo 3 map with a Halo 4 Spartan. So it's just a little funny thing that I thought you could do. Also, you don't have to stop there. If you want to use a nice white, clean, crisp background, you can do that too. Really, anything you put behind the Spartan will work really well. So you can see here I've just used a white background, which is useful for maybe a documentary, which I'm not sure how you do that in Halo, or maybe just a tutorial or some sort of informational video. It looks very clean, very crisp. It looks good, obviously, and it's just something that you could use. I don't know. But if you want to support the THFE, if you want to make a little THFE video, I'm not sure what you would do, you can use our background here, and what you can do here is you can actually go ahead and scale that down in size because the background is very large. We just recently released this Grand Theft Auto background that looks really cool. And what you can do with that is you can actually have a Spartan standing on top of the background, which looks pretty cool. And now, why stop there? You can actually take the Spartan and drag him across. And now you can edit him where you want. You can actually flip him around. You can put him upside down. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with him. You can change his size, his scale, anything you really want. Scale and size is the same size, obviously, but you get the idea. You can really, there's a lot of stuff you can do with that. Now, you're not limited to just images. You can actually do a lot of cool stuff with this. Basically, anything that goes behind the Spartan, you can use. So, again, you're not limited to images. You can actually go ahead and grab, right here, you can grab a background video file. So now I have a Spartan on top of a map. Maybe he's talking about the map. Maybe it's a tutorial. Maybe he's a little blimp, making a little sort of note there. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with that. It's a very, very effective method, or very effective tool that we've just recently been given, and there's a lot of potential that can come out of this. You can use this for any of the videos that you might make. Also, you can do duplicate the Spartan, and now we can have two Spartans here. You can see maybe one's talking here, one's talking there. There's a lot of cool little things you can do with this. Obviously, now we have two Spartans that are talking to each other, and this can be some sort of cool little effect. I don't know what you'd necessarily do with this, but you can just duplicate a bunch of them and have Spartans talking, unlimited Spartans, I don't know, and they're all talking to the camera. But obviously that's if you're trying to intend for something like that. It's kind of a weird effect, but for my purposes, I'll just stick to one Spartan here, and he can talk to the camera. But that pretty much does it. It's a very, very effective effect. All you really need is an editor that can chroma key, and After Effects will let you do that. So if you have After Effects, hopefully we can see something cool coming out of whatever you're making, and hopefully this helps you guys. But we've been the Halo Forge Epidemic. We'll see you guys all next time. Thanks for watching.